Today's horoscope, Scorpio February 18th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You need more personal space and time to think today, although later today can find you more interactive as the moon heads into your sign. Good energy is with you for family activities or work around the home. It can be a time for a better sense of balance emotionally. Still, buried resentment or frustration can surface in unpolished ways and can feel a little messy before you figure out what to do with it. Ideally, you can move toward a greater understanding of important people in your life and your own emotions if you pay attention. Nevertheless, avoid gambling and risk-taking today because hunches are unlikely to work your way. Later today, there is somewhat rebellious energy that can keep people from humbling themselves to others' advice. Despite this, your powers of attraction are strong. With you being one of the few zodiac signs with two planetary rulers, each affects you slightly differently. Mars and Pluto personify aspects of your soul and are known as the lower and higher vibrations of one another. Mars retrogrades hit you much more intensely, though, as they take place less frequently than Pluto retrogrades, which happen for several months every year. This is why, during the red planet's backward slide, you experience very significant karmic lessons around sex and war. Pay attention to the themes and patterns that are re-emerging now. You are being given a chance to alter your course. We are at the tail end of this cycle, as it will last only for one more week. Does it feel like all eyes are on you? Your self-awareness will be at an all-time high when the moon enters your sign, its fall. On the one hand, it is essential to be mindful of how you appear at work. After all, you do not want to look unprofessional or act out of line. But on the other hand, you may become overly self-aware, which could lead to anxiety and self-deprecation. Try not to overthink little misunderstandings and other mistakes throughout your workday. Nobody will notice any shortcomings like you do, so do not overthink it. You may find yourself fighting for the upper hand today, as the energy can be quite tense. It's sort of like when parents quarrel, and the kids are left to fend for themselves. You are quite capable of doing what you need for yourself. Eat 3 healthy meals, get some exercise, and don't strain yourself with picking up after others. However, it will be a better day all around if you can do something fun at some point. The time for you to get out there and make some good money is at hand today. Today your ambitions are sure to be the most prominent thing on your mind with this vibration in the air. Pull up all stops and stick your neck out if the opportunity presents itself on this day, as most risks taken prove fruitful. If your finances are not where you'd like them to be, this is also a good time to review the plans you are currently working. Make the most of your very own vibration. Before the new working week takes hold, and just as she is slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep her in your work sector for months rather than weeks, Venus and the rest of the planets there are having a run-in with today's nostalgic and reflective lunar vibes. Since the lunar nodes ended their 18-month policing of how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off last month, these monthly reminders have become a lot more important. Especially as it is going to take months for the full potential to reveal itself across the income, work, and career fronts, giving you time to pace yourself. As the moon makes its monthly visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, a clash with the planets in your busy work sector is an ordinary monthly event and key to checking that you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. The difference this time is that with the sun returning to your romantic sector tomorrow, the timing couldn't be better. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters Scorpio, its fall, a deep sense of pensiveness may settle in, bringing an intensity that is hard to ignore. Have you ever had one of those days where your mind just won't let go of a particular thought? Where an idea, a memory, or a suspicion keeps circling in your mind, demanding your full attention? This lunation carries that kind of energy, pulling you toward introspection and a desire to get to the bottom of whatever is weighing on you. Your intuition is heightened, almost to the point of fixation, and it may feel as if you won't be able to rest until you uncover the truth. While this deep emotional processing can be uncomfortable, it can also be illuminating, helping you gain clarity on situations that have been lingering in your subconscious. Rather than resisting these thoughts, give yourself permission to explore them, but do so with balance. Obsessing over something will not necessarily bring answers faster, and sometimes, stepping back allows you to see the full picture more clearly. However, it's important to remain steady in the face of any turbulence. Sometimes, no matter how much effort you put into resolving issues, external circumstances may still feel chaotic. Have you ever tried your best to fix something, only to realize that the problem wasn't yours to solve? This is a reminder that while your efforts are admirable, not every battle is meant to be fought by you. If you encounter setbacks or difficult people along the way, don't let frustration take over. Instead, take a step back, regain your composure, and move forward with confidence. Others will take notice of your steady presence, and you will emerge from challenging situations unaffected and in control. As new opportunities present themselves, you may feel tempted to take on more than you can handle. There is a sense of excitement in pushing your limits, but there is also wisdom in knowing when to pace yourself. Have you ever started multiple projects at once, only to feel overwhelmed by everything piling up? Now is the time to focus on what truly matters to you. Choose your priorities wisely and dedicate your energy where it will have the most impact. And if you do decide to take on something new, don't hesitate to ask for help. Success is far more likely when you work with others, sharing ideas and effort rather than trying to do everything on your own. Collaboration can bring unexpected breakthroughs, making even the most ambitious goals feel achievable. Creativity is heightened under this transit, making it the perfect moment to bring your most imaginative ideas to life. If you've ever held back from expressing your talents due to fear of judgment, this is your sign to let go of that hesitation. Have you ever shared something creative, an artwork, a song, a new idea, only to be surprised by the positive response it received? Sometimes, the things we doubt the most about ourselves are actually our greatest strengths. Whether it's writing, painting, music, or any other form of self-expression, now is the time to step into your creative power. Even the most unconventional ideas have value, and you may be pleasantly surprised by how they are received. If you find that your usual methods of problem-solving aren't working, this is an opportunity to embrace a new approach. Have you ever been stuck in a situation that seemed impossible to resolve, only to have an unexpected solution appear once you changed your perspective? Right now, your usual strategies might not yield the results you're hoping for, but that doesn't mean you're at a dead end. By stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying something different, you may find an innovative way forward. Sometimes, the key to overcoming obstacles isn't working harder, it's working smarter. On a personal level, if you're feeling lower in energy than usual, don't be too hard on yourself. Even the strongest among us have moments when we need to slow down and recharge. Have you ever pushed yourself too hard, only to realize later that rest was exactly what you needed to come back stronger? If your body or mind is signaling that it's time for a break, listen. Overexerting yourself, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally, won't lead to better results. Instead, use this time to reflect on how you can create a healthier balance in your daily life. Small adjustments, such as improving your sleep routine, adjusting your diet, or simply allowing yourself moments of rest, can have a significant impact on your well-being. This transit may bring deep emotions to the surface, but it also provides valuable insight. Are you willing to embrace the lessons it has to offer? Are you allowing yourself the space to grow, heal, and move forward with confidence? The universe is not presenting challenges to hold you back, but to help you step into your power with greater wisdom and clarity. Trust yourself, trust the process, and remember that even the most intense moments can lead to transformation. Whatever you are working through now, you have the strength to navigate it with grace. The answers you seek are already within you. All you have to do is listen.